Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fastest growing gear site on the web, and today we're going to uncrate the Sena 50R and 50S. Before we jump in and give you the full rundown on the Sena 50 series, go ahead and subscribe. That helps us keep bringing you the best gear reviews in the universe. And remember, if at any point you'd like to purchase one of these beautiful units from speedaddicts.com, don't worry, there's a link in the description below to shop for this or any other parts or gear you might need for your two-wheeled adventure. Sena, one of the leaders in the Bluetooth communication system game. The 50 series is the creme de la creme. This is the best unit they make at this moment. It's got all the goodies you could want and more. So this thing has audio by Harman Kardon. It's got the best call quality out of the whole bunch. It's not cheap at $359 for a single, also sold in a dual pack for a little bit of a discount for $639. This is the dual pack. Okay, and they have the S, which is the jog dial, and then they have the R, which is out on the table, which are push button. The choice is yours if you want the joggy dial or the pushy dial. The price is the same and the feature set is the same. So we're just gonna show you this one for today. You're getting Bluetooth 5.0 chipset. Why does that matter? Well, that's the latest and greatest. It means it's gonna pair faster. All the functions are just gonna be snappier when you're not sitting there waiting for it to pair forever. So you're getting the latest Bluetooth chipset. You get four-way intercom on Bluetooth. So you can talk to up to 3 other riders through a traditional Bluetooth intercom situation. And then you get their Mesh 2.0, which will take you from 6 to 24 riders in a closed mesh group and an open mesh group that's virtually limitless. More on that later. Runtime is 12 hours on a full charge. If you're running mesh, it's going to be slightly lower than that. Once you plug it into a wall charger, you're going to get full charge in 2.5 hours. The range on the Bluetooth intercom situation is about 1 mile in open terrain. The Mesh 2.0 can get you up to 5 miles. It's going to daisy chain between the riders depending on how far you're spread out. Again, with Mesh, you need a minimum of 6 riders, and they're going to back this up with a 3-year warranty, which is a year longer than a lot of their other kits. Let's look at the unit itself. Here we are. So you notice it's got that flip-up antenna. It's got kind of this brushed aluminum case, which is quite sexy. And on the bottom, you have a weatherproof USB 3 charging port. I'll show you more on the charger in a minute. You have your wiring harness that does not come unattached. This is fixed. And then we have a clamp style mount right here that comes in the box. All right, there it is. It clamps on. No Allens or anything like the rest of their unit or the rest of their lines. A lot of them have those Allen screws, nothing like that. It's just a clamp. You just open it up, clip it on, you're ready to go. Let's show you what else is in the box. Again, this is the R. This has got the push buttons. The S has the jog dial, otherwise they are the same. Let's set that down right there and show you what comes in the box. So, one of the main things and the main reasons people are gonna step up to the 50 series are the speakers by Harman Kardon. They're gonna give you more bass, better audio quality than the rest of the Sena line, and here they are. These are 40mm drivers, and they are punchy, and they get nice and loud even at higher speeds. You're gonna be able to hear your music and have a great time. Actually, let's start with the microphones. The microphone is actually, this is not something they say in their literature, but what I've noticed is that this is a higher quality microphone than the rest of the lineup. It's visibly different when you look at the other ones. It's a little heavier, and it's just got better audio quality on the mic. This is the Flexi Boom mic. This is the wired mic. Again, this one's a little different than their other wired mics too. It's a little bit bigger, better quality. That's what you're paying for here in the 50 series. Bigger, better, louder. Okay, you also get these these isolator pucks. These are going to go behind the speakers. It's going to help isolate the sound and mount the speakers inside of your helmet. You get a windsock for your boom mic, and you're going to get some patches. They have Velcro or adhesive. Run the Velcro if you want to take this out and put it on another helmet. You can run the adhesive if you're not going to move between helmets very frequently. And a few other little patches to help you hide your wires. But one of the cool things that is unique to the 50 series is their Wi-Fi charging dongle. Yep, I said it, it's a dongle. What this allows is firmware updates to go over the air as soon as they're available. The rest of the Sena lineup, generally speaking, if you don't have their Wi-Fi dock sold separately, you're gonna have to plug it into the computer to get all the latest firmware and functionality. The 50 series, one of the reasons you might wanna upgrade here is this is one and done. You plug it in and it does all the work. That is what comes in the box. Let's jump back to the intercom functionality one more time. So, Bluetooth intercom up to 1 mile, up to 4 riders. If you have a bigger riding group, you're gonna get that Sena Mesh 4.0. Now with Bluetooth, You can cross between brands, so if you have a small riding group and you're going to connect through Bluetooth intercom and your buddy has a Kardon, you have a Sena, no problem. Mesh is proprietary. So if you're going to ride with a big riding group and you want to use Mesh, you're going to want to make sure that everybody's on the same brand. So the Sena Mesh 2.0, 6 to 24 riders on a closed group. You can control that on the Sena Motorcycles app and set up all your riding groups. Self-healing, if someone gets stuck behind the group, they're going to jump back in to the conversation as soon as they catch up. That's not how the Bluetooth works. So that's an advantage to the Mesh. You're also going to get 5 miles of range, so as you have a big group, you're spread out. You can have a pretty big range on the Mesh. And then Sena also has an open mesh configuration. If other folks in the neighborhood have that turned on within range, they're going to be able to jump in the group. It's going to be a big chat room. The number of riders is virtually limitless. Let's talk about some of the other goodies you're going to get. So the Sena 50 series, you're going to get the FM radio, a unique feature. Some people still like to jump on the FM radio. And you're going to get a digital assistant functionality. So if you want to trigger Siri, or on your Android phone, you want to say, hey Siri, send this text message, you can do that with the 50 series. Again, that's one of the things you're going to pay more money for, but you get in the 50 series lineup. You're going to get advanced noise and volume control. So this is going to cut down on the wind and road noise going through the microphone to your riding party. It's also going to boost the volume up as you're riding faster and keep the tunes going into your ears just like you want. You also get rapid charging, 30% faster than previous models. You're also going to get multi-language voice commands, so you can tell Sena to do different functions. So you can talk to your phone, you can talk to the unit, all hands-free, you're not always reaching for buttons. Let's talk about the software. So you're going to want to download an app when you first get this. It's the Sena Motorcycles app. It's going to have a quick start guide, instructions on how to install all this gear into your helmet, and how to start using it. You're going to be able to set up your mesh riding groups, control your audio functionality, and it's going to let you know when those firmware updates are going to be running down through, the dongle. So that's the first thing you should do. Remember, Sena's got you backed up with a full 3-year warranty on the 50 series unit. This is the best there is. You're getting the Harman Kardon, you're getting Mesh, you're getting Digital Assistant. It's got it all. Head over to speedax.com to shop for the Sena 50 series or anything else you need for your two-wheel adventure. Appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.